Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Ross here. Welcome back to yet another video from the series that apparently you guys honestly just cannot get enough of. It is probably the #1 thing that is requested on my channel, and it is only right that I give you more of it. I honestly don't know why I give you more. Don't give you more of it. I really should do more. I guess it's just finding prime quality bronzeness is a bit difficult sometimes. A lot of people send me like regular games, normal games, silver, gold games, and they're like, is this fine? And I'm like, no, it's bronze Spectates, man. We gotta do this shit. I gotta say a little bit of a change from the last video. In the last video, I said if you have any funny moments, glitches, bugs, or just replays to send me, I have a designated email for you guys, and I put it on screen. In true fucking RossBoomsocks fashion, I put the wrong email address. I typoed it by one single letter. So you know what? Because I don't want to mess it up again, I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to say it's going to be on screen in the middle of the screen. That is the correct one. I'm going to double check, triple check this to make sure that it is correct this time for you guys to send so that I don't get my inbox swarmed. If you did send me one last time for me to look at, for me to do one of these videos on, please feel free to send it again. I will not have gotten it. Really, really sorry about that. I mean, you guys probably expect it at this point. You guys know I'm a fucking idiot. But regardless, we are deep in the depths of Bronze 5 in this video. We're on Oceanic servers, actually, this time. Bit different. We're usually either on the US, North American, or even sometimes the Korean one. We've done that a couple times. But this is the Oceanic server. Of course, we're seeing some Malphite mid. We're deep in Bronze 5. Guys, just a quick reminder, if at any point you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. But beyond that, I'm done chilling out. Oh, actually, you know what? As I say that, I'm not done chilling out just yet. If you want to enter a giveaway to win this envelope, and inside it, if we open this up, it comes with a little crest with a little letter thing on it, Twisted Fate cards, and a coin that is either Ilawi's God or Baron Nashor, depending on how you look at it. If you want to win that, all you have to do to win is look in the description. All you have to be is subscribed to my channel. That is it. No fucking other bullshit. I only want to give this away to my subscribers. That's it. These are really cool, and there's a lot of people interested in getting them. What the fuck was that flash? We need to rewind a little bit, okay? So there's a lot of help going on to the red buff. We've only just started our jungle clear here. Really slow clear, actually. And Zach has taken a lot of damage, and Cosplay Gamer Girl has taken a lot of damage from Gromp. It is it's resetting as well. How could they possibly take this buff so badly? Zach isn't going to be able to kill this. Zach is not going to be able to tank. Wait, he's not going to be able to take this. Malphite's flash. They warded this early on. The Q goes down. It goes onto the Gromp. Malphite's going to be taking that red buff. Is he going to be able to pick up the kill, though? That's the real question. I don't think he's going to be able to kill Zach fast enough. Okay, he did manage to do it. He barely managed to do it. Yasuo not even really noticing. He has now noticed. He's moving towards Malphite. Maybe looking to try and pick up a kill here. Let's try and trade ever so slightly. However, we're probably not in the best position to do this. Malphite, of course, does have red buff now, so he's going to easily win trades if they just want to auto attack and slap each other to death. Zach is screwed. Zach is without a doubt completely screwed already. Olaf is pinging bot lane. It looks like he might be trying to do something here. They do have it warded, but they clearly don't really give a shit. The Q going down, the undertow coming down, the double bubble. Oh my god, the double bubble coming out from Nami. The double up hitting onto the Karma. I don't know if they're going to be able to pick up. If another undertow goes out from Olaf, they may be able to pick this up. Olaf, what are you doing, man? What the fuck was that? Why? That wasn't necessary. They had that kill. He didn't need to go that deep. That's the double buff passed on to the Ashe. Honestly, I think that kill might have actually been worth it for red side. That means that the jungle is now a little bit behind. It means that Ashe, even though she lost her support, she has double buff. Provided she doesn't fuck this up and doesn't get bubbled again, things are going to be okay. Right, meanwhile, top lane though, we do have a two people duking it out. Nasus and Echo are just slap fighting each other. I'm unsure if we're really going to see like any actual mechanics coming out here. It does look like Nasus is just going to literally sit in the bubble, let himself get got by Echo. That's going to be a kill. Going out onto Cosplay Gamer Girl. Yeah, that red side, I honestly don't know. I can't really decide who's fucked up harder. Red side or blue side at this point. Obviously, we have our blue side Jungler tower diving, level 2, giving away double buff onto the Ashe. However, I feel like Ashe is ready to throw that lead away. She is taking a lot of damage. She's going to get picked up by Misfortune. I didn't even know that was going to happen. And I have somehow predicted that she's going to fuck that up. So that is double buff going to Misfortune. If there is any character bot lane, particularly that you do not want double buff going on to, especially this early on into the game, Misfortune is not the character you want getting that shit. She is really, really strong early game, really, really strong mid game, and having a double buff is going to just, it's just going to amplify the fuckery, you know what I'm saying? It's not a good thing. You do not want that to happen. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens mid lane here. We have our mid laners. They are closing in on level 6 here. Yasuo about halfway dinged. Malphite is about halfway towards level 6 as well. Malphite's kind of buffering here. Not really sure what he's doing. Like he might just be waiting for a gank coming round from Olaf there. But when he hits level 6, there could be... there's ulti potential on both sides here. They're both big ultis. Malphite's probably a lot bigger than Yasuo's. He's got that... I mean, if he's smart, he's got that pretty much guaranteed knock-up. And a pretty decent amount of damage, especially when you do go full AP. Olaf is coming in, though, onto the Yasuo. Malphite just not even remotely reacting. He's not... Malphite isn't doing anything. Olaf's still fighting. What the fuck is going on? Are they going to pick up the kill waves? Yasuo flashing away from the Malphite, living with one less tick of Ignite yet to pop. Olaf dropping, giving Yasuo that blue buff. Malphite though, not really giving a single fuck about his teammate in any fucking dimension. Let's use the fancy camera angles for this shit. Oh. How to know if your teammate's tilted? In one simple step. Malphite, man. Malphite, I don't know why you wouldn't just help out, dude. Oh, Christ. Regardless, we do have Zac somewhat nearby here. Potentially going to try and get Elastic Slingshot into the Malphite. I'm not sure if he's actually going to do the jump. Looks like he's not actually interested. Malphite doesn't have any mana. And I feel like, despite the fact that Zac obviously isn't in the best position health-wise, he could definitely maybe try and clear out these minions with his Elastic Slingshot. And in doing that, tower aggro Malphite, it would be perfect. I mean, there's no minions there at all. All you'd have to do is Elastic Slingshot and just go blah, 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 and flipper the fuck all over them. And you'd have yourself a potentially damaged Malphite. You did pick up level 6 though, so I guess it would be a little bit dangerous, but still, man, you gotta take some risks sometimes. Bot lane though, as predicted, Misfortune is basically destroying lives. It doesn't really seem like Ashe or Karma are really all that... they don't really seem to have all that major amount of awareness when it comes to double ups from Misfortune. Now see, Ashe is standing perfectly behind. That didn't actually go off. I was expecting that to go off on a Karma there. They are standing directly behind minions, and as you guys know, if the second bounce of double up from Misfortune does extra damage, and if you kill a target before it bounces, it does even more damage. It does like double damage on the second bounce. So if you shoot a minion, kill a minion, and it bounces onto a champion, even from really, really early levels, you can easily get like a quarter to a third of that person's health if you're maxing Q first. It's ridiculous, and especially at this elo, it looks like they're not entirely sure how to like position themselves to deal with that. I don't know. Olaf though, not at all fazed at the fact that he just hit mid, and that Malphite did not give a shit. They are going to make another attempt to try and pick up a kill onto Yasuo. Yasuo is just running towards top lane. It does look like Echo is aware. The Unstoppable Force does come down. Undertow comes down as well. That's going to be a double stun coming out from Echo. He is doing a lot of damage with his little his Q. I can't remember what the name of it is. What's it called? Z-Drive Resonance. That's what it is. No, Timewinder. It's Timewinder. I'm so dumb. However, Echo didn't have ulti up there. If he had ulti up, he could have easily like absolutely destroyed that. He could have easily destroyed that Olaf. I'm pretty sure Olaf would have been in a spot of bother if he'd done that. But yeah, nobody dies. Everybody walks away. Pretty okay. Yasuo has the back. Malphite hasn't backed though, so he may be able to get a little bit of a CS lead. He isn't doing tremendously great mid lane, but I kind of like Malphite AP though. It's actually not too bad. It's fun to blow people up. Right, so we just hit level 6 from Misfortune. The double up coming down, doing a bunch of fucking damage onto that Ashe. Flash coming out, and the bullet time coming out from Misfortune as well. They're just gonna make it rain, potentially picking up the double kill here. The exhaust coming out, 2 flashes going out from both supports on the bot lane, and Karma is gonna walk away with her life. However, this could be a nice tower push coming out of this. Not entirely sure if the flash from Misfortune was entirely necessary, but I mean, Ash still has flash, still has heal. She just didn't react to it fast enough, so that's her own deal. Flash coming in from Nasus onto the top lane. They're going to try and double team this Echo. However, Echo is potentially going to have his ulti up. I don't know if he has. It's in 2 seconds. Echo ulti was up in 2 seconds. Unlucky. That's all there really is to say about that. That wasn't particularly bronze. That was just bad timing. Clearly, Echo tried to flash out there to buy herself some time so that she could get the ulti off. But, yep, didn't have enough time. 3 seconds in League of Legends is about... It's like 4 hours in the real world. Like, how many times have you guys actually been like... You've been trying to buy time. You're just trying to buy time for that ulti, or you're just trying to buy time for, like, your one spell, like your jump, or, like, your fizz, Playful Trickster or something. And everything you're doing is to stall. You're not actually trying to kill. You're just trying to stall. Half a second can feel like fucking 15 minutes. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous how that works. But it does. That's just how it is. In terms of goal weight, though, the goal weight is actually really, really similar. 10 minutes into the game, I'd be expecting something at least slanting one way or the other, or like a major difference in CS. Now, there is like a 20 CS difference bot lane. But honestly, I don't think that's true. That's not too much, considering that Ash has died twice and Misfortune has 3 kills. I would be expecting at least like 30-40 CS difference coming out from Misfortune at this point, based on the fact that she's just killed a bunch of times. But Unstoppable Force is going to come out from the Malphite. He's going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. The Ignite coming down as well. Undertow hitting onto Yasuo. 3rd time's the charm, guys. You did finally manage to pick up that kill onto Yasuo. Are we going to see a little bit of a scrap in the jungle here, though? Elastic Slingshot completely missing the Olaf. He is actually going to try. He's going to hit his W down. The Crystal Arrow comes down, picking up the kill onto Olaf. Really poor decision there from both Malphite and from Olaf. I guess they didn't realize that Ash was going to roam. This could be a good position. This could be a good chance for Ash to actually pull herself back into the game ever so slightly. Like, she's obviously like pretty far behind. But she picked up a kill now. So that gold difference lead, let's see, what's the difference in gold? Difference in gold is 900. That's certainly doable. I mean, that's like a pickaxe. That's like a vamp scepter. It's nothing too crazy right now. In terms of items, BF Sword, Caulfield's Hammer about to come out from Misfortune as well. We got the Runaan's Hurricane almost finished from Ash. Good item, obviously. That'll help her like wave clear, push back a little bit. She's probably gonna want to be careful though. I don't think she's gonna want to walk into bubbles. First of all, that's the main thing I don't think she's gonna want to do. I don't think she should have backed there at all or walked into the bubble, because she was full health, full mana. She is neither of those things now. She needs to be extremely careful because she's gonna get hit with a bubble. The W from Nami just did a bunch of damage. They need to be super careful. Nami actually should be really careful as well here. She is falling really, really low. They took some tower hits that they probably shouldn't have taken. Karma is going hard in the fucking paint, hitting a Q onto the Misfortune, doing a bunch of damage. But we're going to see kills. I don't need to check. I know that we're going to see a kill bot lane somewhere. Someone's going to do some dumb shit. Whether it be Nami or Ash. Or are they going to back off? I don't know. This is unprecedented. I've never seen this happen before. They're actually backing off. They actually want to just chill and not do anything. Ash almost died to minions, though. She's almost dying to minions. That's something else. Still, though, despite the fact that there's absolutely no action going on in bot lane, we're definitely prepping ourselves up to see some action in the mid lane. We have Zac chilling with the Elastic Slingshot, getting ready to go in onto the Malphite there. He hasn't used Let's Bounce yet. Let's Bounce going down. The ulti coming out from the Yasuo. He's going to use his Unstoppable Force to go over the wall onto the enemy jungle. Is he going to try and get the Blast Cone away? He is. However, Zac is going to be there waiting for him. Elastic Slingshot going down, hitting the Rift Herald and getting that kill. Olaf a little bit late to the party. Rift Herald's chasing Zac the fuck out. Meanwhile, Zac is probably going to try and pick up yet another kill. Zac is actually pulling shit out of the hat right now. I swear. He is pulling things out of the hat right now, man. He got that kill. He's gotten a couple of kills for his team. He has successfully brought it back from what it was earlier. From not being able to get the red buff. From resetting that bitch. Oh, do not flash the mastery, dude. You gotta be careful with that, especially when there's Olaf running upriver. Be very careful. Do not disrespect if you can get absolutely, like, destroyed. Do not do that. But yeah, he's coming back. He's 3-1 now. He was, like, obviously doing absolutely terrible. Got killed at level 1 from red buff and from Malphite, who just put a smart ward down. But yeah, nonetheless, we're going to see some action bot lane as well. The bubble landed onto Ashe. We're definitely going to see the double up coming down. And there we go, ride the fucking wave. Are we going to see like anything coming down? There we go, bullet time finally coming down. Barely managing to flash out there to stop the double kill coming down. That is going to be another kill onto Miss Fortune, making that 4-0. And very much potentially the first tower of the game. So that's going to be an extra 400 gold. Holy shit, Karma almost died to make it rain. It is not very often you actually see someone almost die to that. It's a really, really weak spell. In terms of damage, at least. The slow one is pretty nice, but the damage is not. I'm actually trying to find my misfortune figure because I love it so much. But just so you know, I like misfortune ever so slightly. Zach's gonna come in though, basically try and get some spoils here, and spoils he is getting. He's going to possibly be able to pick up this double kill as well, which is definitely what you want, especially after you've just given up 2 kills and a tower. So good job there, Zach. Very nice for you to have gotten that. Let's see. Olaf's coming down, though. Is he going to try and pick something up? Is he going to try and fight? I don't really know. He's got his ulti up. And, like... Oh, no, he hasn't. He's got it up in 45 seconds. So he probably doesn't want to bop. Ashe is going to have her ulti up a little bit sooner as well. Top lane though, it's been so much more fighting than I would have ever anticipated from a Nasus lane. Like Nasus is going in hard really, really often, trying to get picks onto Echo, and you think that he just want to be farming, but I guess it's kind of working for him because he is doing quite a lot of damage. Echo has been forced to use his ulti to try and get some extra health back to try and escape the Nasus. Fortunately, wasn't enough though. Nasus managing to completely body Echo on full hell. If Echo actually made an attempt to like try and like, you know, pick something up, do some damage or like get some souls down, might have been a little bit better, but unfortunately didn't really pan out that way. Meanwhile, we got mid lane, Unstoppable Force coming up in 1 second. Malphite instantly using that, dropping the Q, dropping the E, dropping the Ignite. That is the easiest kill ever. This guy's a One Piece fan, I'm just saying that right now. Definitely, Mihawk. Yeah, if you like One Piece, very nice. You're probably thinking that that's from One Piece. I assume it is. I don't know if it is or not, but yeah. Confirmed weeb right here. Not sorry. We have ourselves a Malphite moving down at the bot lane now, though. He doesn't have ulti up, though, so he isn't going to be the best at getting anything out of this. Karma is staying in lane a little bit too long. She stayed in that bush for a little bit too long. Maker Rain going to be dropping. The Frost Queen's Queen coming as well. That is a nice Elastic Slingshot there. Let's bouncing 4 people. The Elastic Slingshot landing on the 4. The Let's bouncing off 4 people. Zac is going to drop, though, however. The bullet time comes down. Does a bunch of damage. Picking up the Zac. Picking up the Ashe. Almost picking up the Karma as well. Yasuo's come down, though, as well. The Nami's going to pick up the kill onto the Karma. Windwall going down as well. Going to be blocking off a lot of damage from that Misfortune. However, Misfortune's fed as shit. She is 40 CS and 6 kills ahead of the Yasuo, man. As bullshit annoying as Yasuo is, and as broken and terrible as AD Carry in 2017 is, that's going to be an easy kill for Misfortune. That's going to be an easy double kill for Misfortune, actually. And now he picked up a kill there as well. I don't know who picked up the 3rd. Must have been Malphite. I'm not really sure. But yeah, overall, 4 for fucking 0. Not looking good in terms of go for red side here. They've got a 4k deficit. It wasn't too bad earlier on. It was only maybe like 1k, but that gap is starting to open up a little bit. Hopefully they can bring it back ever so slightly, make this somewhat of an interesting game. They do have an Nasus on both sides though, so being behind and having a Nasus on the enemy team, you don't want that. That's a combination of things you do not want to happen. But nonetheless, Ashe is a great late game carry. Yasuo's great late game carry. Zac is just great. Echo's a pain in the ass, but he's alright, I guess. So we should see some... as provided they can kind of bait out the Malphite always, because he is using them defensively as well as offensively. He's using them to escape quite a lot. He's obviously also... He kind of jumps the gun a little bit on using the ultis. He tends not to like bide his time. From what I've seen of this guy so far, you tend to get Malphite players quite often who they use ulti as soon as it's up. And by all means, I'm not someone who uses ultis conservatively. I like to use ultis as much as possible because that's what they're there for. They're obviously like big impact spells that do a lot in the game. But for instance, ulting 1 person when you can maybe wait a little bit and ulti 2 people or ulti 3 people. Like right there, he just tried to drop the Unstoppable Force before he died. Obviously, that's a big ulti on cooldown. if he was that desperate to get the fuck out, he should have just ulted away straight away. Or, you know, but yeah, using it on one person, let's say using it only on Yasuo, when you could potentially wait a couple seconds and maybe get it onto Yasuo and onto Zac, or and onto Echo as well. Like, I feel like he might be that kind of person later on, but we'll have to see. Obviously, we can't judge him. Only God can judge him. We'll see later on if he is that kind of player. But from what I've seen of him so far, it's looking that kind of way. Now, this is a little bit strange, given that Zac out the gate didn't do so well. Now he's actually commanded a little bit of pressure, scaring the shit out of that Olaf on that blue buff. But I don't know why he backed off. I mean, obviously Nasus reacted pretty quickly, but even at that, Nasus is pretty squishy. He's got a Glacial Shroud, a Sheen, and a Spectre's kill. He's not got the most health in the world. Meanwhile, bot lane though, we're gonna see Nami picking up this sweet kill potentially. Oh, I don't think she's gonna be able to do it. However, the second tower for bot side is going to be going down very soon if they're not careful. They may need to actually try and command a little bit more pressure down there. Try and push them off it. They need Ashe to start getting some CS. Whilst that lead wasn't too great earlier, it was maybe like 20 CS lead. The lead is now in the 60s, so that is that's not what you're really after. It's about 50 to 60 CS difference. Get Ashe some CS, let her get pumped up, let her get some gold. So we can actually see her try and carry towards late game. Now Malphite does not have his ulti up. See, this is exactly, if he just chilled out, if he just allowed himself to die instead of using the ulti, he would have ulti up now. It's up in 25 seconds. But that could have been a Karma and an Ashe. He can easily make either of them just go. It would not be difficult, right? Top lane, however, we got another kill going up here. Elastic Slingshot coming out onto the Nasus. Doesn't actually land, though. Nasus, gonna ulti, gonna drop the E, gonna be dropping Qs and smacking. Like, Echo is just not even reacting to any of this. He's just literally just standing there letting this boy drop the fucking cane on him. This could potentially be a 2v1. I mean, it is a 2v1, but I don't know if he... Okay, he picks up the kill. Holy shit, you. I feel like Echo just wasn't auto-attacking there. Like... He had ulti up. He had Chrono Break. Zac had his ulti as well. Neither of them decided to use it. Isn't that just the fucking weirdest thing? Like, neither of them even attempted to ulti to do more damage, and he barely had any health to survive with at the end there. Right, now we're gonna see some action. The Ignite going onto the Karma. She's gonna flash. It doesn't matter. She was gonna drop to the ticks of Ignite anyway. Olaf ghosting, trying to land that undertow onto the Ashe. Missed 2 in a row. Hit the third one. Doesn't matter. They'll pick up the undertow, drop it one more time. That's gonna be a kill. Going out onto the Olaf. That is another kill. That is really fucking horrible for Ashe. She is now 1-5. She is in a major gold deficit from the Misfortune. She is literally 3k behind Misfortune right now. That is like almost an Infinity Edge, I think. Pretty much an Infinity Edge. It's horrible. They are pushing this shit in really hard. That's going to be yet another tower. Meanwhile, top tower is really low as well. That is on only 700 HP as well. So they can do a lot out of this. They can either rotate, push up bot lane, and then rotate somewhere else. Maybe try and get Baron whilst bot lane pushes that back out. Or they can rotate top, try and get that tier 1. They have a lot of pressure right now. Misfortune's in a really... She's in her peak point of the game. That was a decent unstoppable force. That is a nice setup for the bullet time as well there. And they're going to be able to pick up both the Yasuo and the Zac. Misfortune is in like the peak of Misfortune mode, right? Around that 2-item region, 2 to 3 item region, look at the damage that Misfortune is doing off of like 1 or 2 auto attacks. It is fucking insane. And the only thing that Ashe can really do about this is bide her time. Try to minimize death, try to minimize objectives being taken without losing things, and also just farm up and try and... Because obviously Ashe is going to outscale Misfortune, but games don't tend to last crazy long amounts of time for Ashe to actually outscale. So like, hopefully either red team can draw this out long enough that Ashe outscales, or blue team can close this out quick enough that Ashe doesn't outscale. But the way it's looking with a Nasus, I mean, he's got 400 stacks. Like, I don't know if they're gonna be able to. I don't know if red team are gonna be able to hold this out long enough, if I'm honest. With the Nasus that strong, with nobody shutting him down, but at the same time with bot lane that strong and nobody to shut them down, like, what can you really do? Yeah, I mean, every lane has pretty much lost, and Zac is the only member of the team, of red team, actually doing well. Like, there's not a whole lot you can actually do to apart from just try and hit up lanes and try and pick up kills. But even then, he's probably the most likely person to pick them up because he is he's the strongest, really. That's going to be a free dragon coming out onto blue side as well. They have no vision on it. They have nothing. Even if they did, there's probably no point in even trying to stop this. They are, however, gooning top lane. Or they're going to try and goon top lane at least. They have completely walked past Nasus. So does Nasus think that he can 3v1? Is he going to try? Is this man going to try? He comes out of the bush. He is running. Where is he running though? We have a fucking police chase coming out here. They've taken that tower. There is a Malphite and a Nasus now walked between the enemy lines. They are between 4 people. Are they actually going to try and fight this? The Malphite Unstoppable Force does come down. The Nasus flashing over the wall. He's going to get dropped really, really quickly though. The flash from Malphite coming out as well. They are going to get dropped really, really, really quickly. Nasus did not even choose to, he didn't even choose to ulti there. Don't know why. There's a bunch of pings coming out there. They were maybe thinking that they could have done Baron. But they have some major, major problems. The tier 2 has been taken bot lane. The tier 3 has been taken. That is an inhib that is now currently in danger. That bullet time just completely shredding all of Ashe's HP there. Of course, like the damage of I mean, like, I don't know if Black Cleaver is still viable in Miss Fortune. I haven't played her in a while, but like, it's still really good, obviously, because every single hit, every single wave of bullet time adds a stack of Black Cleaver. And that's why it was such a big pick on her, because everything applies on hit effects. It's pretty fucking crazy, if I'm honest. But it's not really abused as much as I think it should be, to be perfectly honest. I think it can crit as well, actually. I'm not sure if it can actually, but it might. I'll have to test that theory. So yeah, we're gonna see some action here on the mid tier 2. Not sure if he's gonna be able to elastic slingshot away. He is elastic slingshotting into an undertow potentially from Olaf. It looks like he is going to get away though. But however, oh, I was going to say they may be able to pick somebody else up, but the crystal arrow dropping onto the Malphite, which is going to stop him being able to really get those swords off. Bubble landing onto the Echo. Yasuo always going onto 2 people as well there. He's possibly going to be able to pick up, he's going to be able to pick up no kills at all there. Miss Fortune finally getting shut down by the Zac though. The Malphite dropping as well. That is actually a really shitty fight for blue side. And I wonder if we can maybe zoom in, go back and zoom in and figure out what exactly went wrong there. Get that shit in slow motion. We got a bunch of flashes going out there, but overall that was a really decent fight there. So the crystal arrow came down there. Let's get a little bit of a better angle on this, because it's kind of difficult to see exactly what happened. So Yasuo managed to land that. The exhaust went out, down onto the Olaf there as well. He Ragnarok's down. Zed, oh, I think I might have seen what happened here. So Echo manages to get potentially. Did he manage to get it? I don't think he did. He did not manage to get his chronosphere thing. Didn't manage to get the stuns off. It was literally just elastic slingshot from Zac, landed onto exactly the right kind of people. And whilst Yasuo dropped, he managed to do a decent enough amount of damage with his death. That it really didn't make all that much difference. Zac was basically able to unstable matter in the middle of everybody and do a bunch of damage. Echo took a shitload of damage as well, and with his ulti, it basically didn't make that much difference. He tanked a lot and then gained it all back, which is pretty good, because obviously, like, whilst he doesn't do that much damage, he's taken a lot of focus off of other members of the team. Zac was able to get in. That is really horrible. I'm actually wondering if there's potentially going to be a Baron call going off this. Or, since they are mid lane, the probably smarter option would be to just push down that tier 2, and then figure out what you're going to do from that. Whether that be going to set up for Baron, or rotating bot lane to try and push that out a little bit. But yeah, good job. Actually, you probably wouldn't want to do that in case they try and rush, in case blue team try and rush Baron. But yeah, good stuff. Actually, surprisingly close fight from red side there. Nice. All right, top lane we have a Nasus in true Nasus fashion. Not really paying a whole lot of attention to the world, to the planet Earth, and everything in it. He's going to get goon squatted by 3 people here top lane. And whilst he's strong, he is actually strong enough to take on basically fucking everybody in the game. That's going to be the Astro kill going down there. Nasus is taking on the fucking world right now. I was so close to just resigning Nasus' death, but, you know, I just completely forgot that he's got like 500 stacks. One-shots the Karma. He's going to one-shot. Oh, he Qs a minion. Oh. That's got a burn, man. Not being able to pick up that kill. We have Zac moving bot lane. We have Zac moving there as well. We're potentially going to see another red side member falling here. Ash has been completely caught in the jungle. That's going to be a pickup. Zac has gone on to the Nasus. Nasus managed to pick up Echo before he dies, smacking him with the cane. That sick fucking gameplay. That's going to be an inhib though. Zac having to go top lane to stop this monster. It's just going to mean trouble. Unstoppable Force coming down. Free kill there. Misfortune picking up that kill onto that Yasuo. The only problem here is that despite the fact that Zac is an experiment, he is a scientific experiment. He's been cloned many, many times. He is like the thousandth clone of his species and the first successful one. He unfortunately cannot fucking clone himself to be everywhere at once to help this team. They are fucked. Ash just walked into a fucking tidal wave. Can we just see that from fucking Ash's perspective? And how fucking ridiculous that must look. This is from the actual character Ash's perspective. We're looking at this from. Let's wait for her to get up. And here we go. This is real first-person League of Legends we're doing right here. It drops. This is what Ash is seeing in first-person mode. Oh shit! That's not what you fucking want, dude. That is, I think it's pretty safe to say that she's gonna die. I'm not a complete challenger analyst, but I'm fairly certain that is one dead ass Ash right now. I feel like this could be the potential to close out the game. They got 3 people dead. They got 4 people probably gonna drop. The GA popping from Zac there. Bullet time going down, dealing a pretty decent amount of damage. It's not gonna be enough. It was not really all that well positioned or timed to do damage to the Zac to be able to pick up that kill though. However, I think he might have his Cell Division up. I think he does, yeah. He's got Cell Division, so you're going to have to kill that motherfucker 3 times if you actually want him dead, okay? Thankfully, he's got his second GA to protect him currently, if he actually managed to get dropped by the double up. So yeah, both sides are going to fall back a little bit. Dragon's up in 40 seconds as well. Not worth sticking around for. We're getting some pings. Going on to Baron now. Olaf is pinging Baron. They're trying to get Nasus to help a little bit here. It looks like they are going to move towards it to try and pick something up here. Whether or not red side react to that, or they maybe like scrying orbit or something, I don't know. They are in such a bad position vision-wise. I don't have a fucking clue. Crystal Arrow is going top lane, completely missing. Both sides have decided not to go into Baron, though they are trying to collapse onto the top lane, onto red side. There isn't a whole lot that's really viable right now, though. It seems like the only real engage that they actually have, apart from the flash and Nami for no reason, is the Unstoppable Force, which is going to come out. The tidal wave coming out from our little Nami right there as well. The only person they have to engage, apart from Nami, is the Malphite. So it's going to be Malphite all the way coming down, Unstoppable Force, all the way coming down from Nami. We're going to knock up the entire fucking team except for Ash. Ash isn't even there. This could spell a little bit of trouble though. They're actually, both team are not actually in all that healthy. They're not that healthy. That's going to be a pickup onto the Nasus as well. Olaf's going to die. Misfortune's going to die. Nami's going to die. That is a triple kill. That's a triple kill and an ace. For fucking red side in a 4v5. And the only thing, the MVP, the character that deserves his own champion, is this motherfucker. This fucking guy. Holy crap, man. There was so many things that went wrong there. So many things. Nami popping that flash way too damn early. Could not have helped Mars at all. That could not have helped. So we see them come through. Everything looks alright. Malphite's getting himself ready to get into position. Flash coming in from Nami though. Way too early. Malphite also popping his flash to go over the wall, which is just pointless. The distance between here and here is exactly the same. So now Malphite's sitting on the tower, tanking the shit out of it. And I know what Malphite's gonna Malphite, but he doesn't have the armor that you would normally have for a Malphite, okay? So he drops. Suddenly we're left with Nasus tanking it. However, Nasus obviously isn't all that tanky as well. He's been fighting an Echo, so he's been building some magic resistance. Yeah, again though, Zac doing fucking work, landing a 3-man elastic slingshot onto the blue side. That Q coming out as well, does a bunch of damage going through 3 enemy team there. Olaf tanking for days, then thinking they can finally pick up the kill. Splitting focus between Zac and between Echo, because Echo was they thought Echo was kind of out of position. And that's That's going to be the ace. That's pretty much exactly, that's the perfect fucking scenario for Ashe. She's managed to pick up CS. She's still 80 fucking CS behind and 10 kills. What does that equate to in gold? That equates to a 5k gold difference. A 5k gold difference. The entire difference between blue team and red team is the difference between Ashe and Miss Fortune right now. That is fucked. That is completely screwed. That is messed up, man. But yeah, that is basically the perfect scenario for her. Things probably would have gone a little bit better. Maybe not as picked up as many of Red's side if she was there to at least drop a crystal arrow. But you know, if you know what the best feeling in the world is? When you're not with a team and they still win team fights. That's got to be a good feeling for Ashe. And a good feeling for her team at least as well. Because they're probably flaming the utter shit out of her for doing so badly. So yeah. It's good to know that they can at least still win fights. They do have a champion that's clearly better than Ashe right now anyway. And that is the second tower. How much more AD has the second tower got than Ashe? Second tower has 250 AD. Ashe has 226. So tower is better right now. That's how I'm measuring this, by the way. 0.8 attack speed, 1.23. I guess she got better attack speed slightly, but yeah. So we're seeing some movement towards Baron buff. Malphite just starting the Baron without really any concern of his team's safety. There could easily be, like, Zac is like showing that he is a decent enough player. The crystal arrow going down here. Zac is maybe going to decide very, very soon if he actually wants to go in on this. He's just buying his time. They do have vision on it. They have not even tried to sweep this. They're aware that Zac's going to try and go over though. Echo going to go over with the shield. I'm going to swip this around a little bit here. Zac's going to come in, start tanking the Baron. Zac is the only real saving grace to this. They really probably went in a little bit too early there. Echo failing the flash. Elastic Slingshot going down as well there. He's going to Elastic Slingshot onto 3 people. Let's Bounce is going to go down as well. That's going to be the Baron buff going out onto red team. That is a steal from Zac. Karma's finally come in. She's going to get the Mantra, the E onto the Ashe. Going to stun. Get a little bit of health back there potentially. Exhaust goes down onto that Nasus as well. Once again, 2 members of fucking red side aren't even there to help. And Zac is against the fucking world, man. He's against the world. He is doing everything. So right, red team, they have got 2 members of their team with Baron buff coming out here. Olaf is going behind enemy lines. Nobody's fucking noticed him. Wait, hold on. How did nobody notice him? Nobody noticed. Well, what the fuck? How? Echo, and it seems like Olaf didn't notice Echo either. Nobody, they must have just thought he was part of their team or something. Walks through everyone. Nobody fucking realizes he's there. Nobody even attacks him. How is that fucking... He literally walks through 3 enemy team and takes literally 0 damage until he gets to his tower. Oh, sweet Jesus. They managed to pick up the kill onto the... I'm gonna rewind that. We focused a little bit too much on Olaf there. If you didn't realize, if you didn't spot it, Miss Fortune gets in a little spot of bother. As you see, Elastic Slingshot lands down onto the Miss Fortune, and only the Miss Fortune. However, Miss Fortune is a big enough target that I think that the Yasuo ult is entirely justified. Unstoppable Force going down though. That's going to be a really, really bad fight. The ult coming out from Echo though does a decent amount of damage. Once again though, Ashe isn't with her fucking team, and she isn't really able to help there. The G is up from Zac though. He's going to take out the Olaf, and he's probably going to be able to take out the Nami as well with the Elastic Slingshot if it comes up remote. I think it's going to come up soon. I don't think he's going to be able to pick it up though. Nasus is on the run though. Ashe needs to fucking join with her team, dude. She's got Baron. She is one of 2 members of her team that still possess Baron. And Zac is like actually just carrying the fucking weight of the entire team on his shoulders. And it's just painful to watch. Now he's here. Attack Ashe. You can save him, just keep hitting. Just okay, right. The TP's coming through. Maybe Zac help as well, ever so slightly. Like, you know, one hand feeding the other, one hand wash the other. Help each other out here. Because you're kind of just giving Nasus a real easy time of it right now. And Nasus shouldn't even back off. He should go deep on that Echo. Go deep on that boy. Go deep on that boy. There you go. Get it. One more Q. Kaboom. There we go. That's going to be it. Good job, guys. Both teams are throwing so fucking horribly here. It's actually unreal. I honestly can't decide who I want to win more. I genuinely don't know. And you know what? I can't even remember who it is that I can't remember who it is that is my subscriber on my team on the game. So I can't even pick favorites. You know? I can't pick favorites. I always pick my subscriber side. But right now I can't pick. The amount of throws, like blue side have had like the better team throughout the entire game. They've done better in lane. They had a way better laning phase. Misfortune did really, really well. Nasus did really, really well. Malphite did meh. He was Malphite. It's fine. Red side, Ashe just ain't like. She ain't putting the work in. Yasuo ain't putting the work in. Echo, I mean, he kind of just let Nasus get away from him. It's not entirely his fault. It happens to me all the time. I'll be playing against Nasus and I won't shut his bitch ass down fast enough, and he just like runs away. He outskills me really quick and really fast. It's just like if you lose early games on Nasus, similar to Misfortune or a Vayne, if you lose early game to these characters that scale really well in the late, you're gonna have a really bad time. However, I'm kind of pulling for red side purely because the Zac is like such a beast. Like, Zac is putting in so much effort trying to be everything in this team. He's trying to be the tank. He's trying to do all the fucking damage. And he's succeeding at doing both, which is even more fucking bizarre. He's got the Leandra's Torment, the Crystal Scepter. And, yeah. Right, oh, the Elastic Slingshot does get blocked by the Tidal Wave from, the Tsunami from Nami. The double up doing a decent amount of damage, getting blocked by the Yasuo wind wall though. That's going to be a Let's Bounce onto the Misfortune. The flash going out there. Once again, entirely worth ulting this one person because Misfortune is really, really far ahead. But she was majorly out of position as well. And her team didn't really seem to want to give a fucking shit about peeling for her. So that just made it really easy for Zac, this person who's really good at sticking to people because he's made of goo. And just, he's got this Crystal Scepter. He's got decent enough resistances. And actually pretty decent damage if he lands the Elastic Slingshot. He is good for fucking eliminating squishes. Nobody seems to be really doing much about him. It's a bit tragic. But here we go. We might be able to see some Nasus action here. Nasus kind of not 100% sure who he wants to go for. The Zac managing to pick up a kill right there. The ulti from Echo coming in as well. The Elastic Shot picking up a double kill onto the Malphite as well. Nasus is completely tunnel vision onto the worst member of the red team. He is going so hard on somebody who's not worth any gold. Meanwhile, the inhibitor is getting fucking fought over. Echo gonna drop. Misfortune doing a lot of damage. Double time. Bullet time is gonna do so much damage combined with the bubble from Nami as well there. That's gonna be the shutdown. On to Zac, 18-6. Zac not looking too fantastic. Nasus is going on a fucking expedition through the jungle here. He's Nathan Drake. We're playing Uncharted fucking 5 right now. He's going for that inhibitor. Already taken down though. He may actually try and give Nexus Towers a little bit of a whack. They do have 3 members down, and I don't think they can 2v1 him. But I don't know if Zac realizes that they cannot 2v1 him. Or if he's just going to play it chill and go get some other towers. That looks like what he's probably going to do. He could easily go and get that inhib right there. Like, the minions are pushing up. He could easily get that. I guess he's just going to go for the top tower. Nasus, being Nasus, he wants that top tower, that juicy top tower gold. And he is fucking destroying it. He has got 650 stacks of his Siphon and Strike. So he's doing pretty decent damage with every single Q. Yeah, not fucking bad. They're going to try and defend this inhib with their life, though. They definitely couldn't just... There was nothing they could do. That was like a 2-shot from Nasus to protect that top tower up there. But nonetheless, I don't want to say that this is over. And despite the fact that, you know, they're in a bad position right now, we've seen them win harder fights. Like... Alright, we're definitely going to see something go down here. Crystal Arrow going down onto the Misfortune. The double time completely destroying though. It completely shreds both Ashe and both Karma as well. Misfortune is going to get picked up as well as that with the Nami. Malphite is just kind of rolling around at the speed of sound. He's got places to go, got to follow his rainbow, but he's going to die as well. So yeah, as I say, 3 for 2. But the two that died on red side are the exact 2 that you want to die because they're not doing any damage. You know? The Karma is obviously, she's trying, but she's full AP, and she's not really, doesn't feel like she's doing all that much. Nasus is currently fucking soloing Baron, and actually doing a good job. He's going to have to pull off that, though. That could very much... No, it's not going to be. I was going to say that could potentially be the steal. They could take over from it, but I think it's probably the best idea. A good choice that they chose not to do that. Whoa, my god, Nasus is TP'd onto next towers. Nasus is fucking TP'd. The only person that is between Nasus and this and victory is Karma and Ashe. And honestly, I don't think he gives a shit about either of those two. He's going to try and bait them out a little bit. Maybe go for that inhibitor. Get them in a position where he can just fucking pound them into the earth. He's going to ulti. He is on a suicide mission to get that. He's flashed though. I mean, a suicide mission is fine. The suicide mission was good. But, be going on a suicide mission and then flashing, is that really what you want to do? Okay, so we do have Zac getting picked up here, potentially, in mid lane. He's going to be able to pick up the kill onto Misfortune and onto Olaf as well. He does not have Cell Division. Wait, does he have Cell Division up? I think he's got Cell Division up. They're going to have to kill him 3 fucking times if they want him to die. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, I didn't realize it was on cooldown. Oh. Oh my, that little bit of health. That would have been a nice little kill. A nice little additive to that fight. If Ashe, the fucking 3-11 Ashe managed to get a kill from downtown. She didn't though. Good stuff. I'm glad she didn't. Didn't deserve it. Didn't deserve that kill for all the work that Zac was putting in. But nonetheless, he managed to get 2 kills out of that before he died. Echo died as well though. So it was 2 for 2. It wasn't all that good. Also popped his GA, which isn't the best thing in the world. So we got 5 minutes of vulnerability of Zac. So if he dies one more time, I think the next team fight is pretty much going to decide who wins this game. Or the next dumb pick is going to decide who wins this game. So going into Elder Dragon when we have no vision anywhere, like you have no vision literally anywhere. There's a grand total of literally 0 wards on the map. From red side. Literally 0 wards from red side. Even from the fucking support. I cannot see a ward. But they're going for it anyway, and apparently they're going to get away with it. Which is bizarre. I mean, the support hasn't even bought a fucking Sightstone. She's just full EP. She's full EP Karma, man. This is Bronze 5 though, who really gives a shit. But yeah, so that's now going to be a decent enough little buff for red side with the burn. However, they haven't got any dragons, so this isn't really going to benefit them as much as it would have benefited blue side. But wait, okay, hold on. Wait, what the fuck just happened here? Okay. What's Yasuo doing? You know, I used to do this. I used to do that when I started League of Legends to get the buffs faster. How fucking pathetic. I used to do exactly this thing. Misfortune frontlining it like a fucking champ. However, that is going to be the elastic slingshot coming down. The perfect ulti from Yasuo coming down there. This is a horrible, horrible fight for blue side to be fighting on. They put so much effort into trying to pick up the people that don't need to be picked up. Yasuo's already proven he's already done most of the damage that he needs to do before he died. Which is fantastic. He did plenty of damage. He got the ulti off and he managed to pick up the kill onto both Nami and onto Misfortune. So him dying isn't a big deal. I mean, the only person worth killing is Zac, but he's Zac. There's nothing. He's literally carried this entire team on his fucking back. This guy shouldn't be Bronze 5, man. He's putting in the work, dude. This guy's putting in so much effort to win, and he still might not get it, you know? Feels bad, man. Feels bad. But, maybe I shouldn't have judged that flash off the bat. Misfortune and Nami have proven time and time again that they don't have like the best position in the world. Misfortune, like, obviously she has a bunch of kills. She has 17 kills, but she seems to be mistaking that for the fact that, like, she seems to be mistaking that for because you're strong means that you can take a lot of damage or make a lot of like risky plays. She's like frontlining it like a fucking champ, which is cool, I guess, but it's kind of screwing her team over ever so slightly. Nas is going hard in the paint here. He's got GA. If they can drop him, which I don't think they're going to be able to do, he is fucking unstoppable. Zac managed to pick up the Baron though. They are still trying to drop this fucking Nasus. Finally, Ashe picks up a couple of kills. But we still have the rest of the enemy team to deal with. Yasuo's back up though. Deals a bunch of damage picking up that Misfortune as well. Guardian Angel being popped by the Echo. The flash coming out. That's going to be... She's not even going to be able to kill him. Oh, the brave Nami. And the flash coming out from Echo as well there. Nami trying to pick up that kill. This could be bad. I don't know. They're going to have to defend a little bit here because they got minions pushing in. But they do have Baron buff. They missed out on the Elder Dragon. But nonetheless. Nasus is in a really, really terrifying position. He's so tanky, but he has got like how many stacks? 700 stacks. Yeah, that's not crazy amounts of fun to be against. I'll give him that. And Hibs will respawn on red side as well. This is definitely going to be the fight that decides this. Without a doubt, if blue side fuck up like right here where Misfortune is rolling around. That'd be the sound. With a Zac nearby that could easily jump on her face. That's game. Misfortune needs to be alive to shred. She's got her Black Cleaver, so her double up and her ulti are going to be doing like a lot of damage. The Crystal Arrow, honestly, really not that great. Not really managing to pick up a whole lot here. Unstoppable Force only going on to the Karma. And Let's Bounce completely destroying the Misfortune. That's definitely going to be red side picking up this win. Based on just those two ultis together. The really good ulti from Zac and the really bad ulti from Malphite. Not even remotely prioritizing squishy targets or a group of squishy targets. Ashe is finally doing damage. She's finally doing damage. She's got 5 items and no boots. She's got no fucking boots. She has not bought boots this game. How? How does that happen? I mean, Zac's got no boots, but he's got 6 items. So, fair enough. But, I mean, who cares? They won anyway. What am I saying? Good job, red team. Zac definitely deserved that win. That's going to be the end of the game, guys. Don't forget, if you want to send me anything, you can at the email that was on the screen earlier. I'll probably put it on the screen again. If you want to go have a look at that, I'll be one of these directions. I never remember. I'm not going to say it out loud, though, because I know I'll get it wrong. Yeah. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was okay to wet your whistle as a Bronze Spectates. Don't have a whole lot of Bronze Spectates, purely because I fucked up the typo in the last one. So send me your Bronze Spectates to that last email. And I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to enter the giveaway down below as well to win yourself some... Let me quickly show you. Some cards. I've had these for ages, these particular ones. Gold card, blue card, red card from Twisted Fate. And it's in a nice envelope as well, one of these. That'll be what's posted to you. Your address will go there. If you're comfortable with giving your address out to a stranger online. Although I'm not a stranger. I'm your friendly neighborhood League of Legends buddy. So don't worry about that one. I'm not going to send you an envelope with a pile of dog shit in it. This is the other thing that I'll be sending with you. I mean, I'm not sure how to do this. You can see, it's like metal. This is like fucking good quality shit. Coin here. Apparently it's Alawi's God. I have no fucking clue. But there you go. We're giving away 5 of these this time just to gauge how many people, like how much people actually want them. People seem to actually really want them, but we have literally like, fuck, we must have close to, if not more than 100 of these. That we've just gotten from events because my girlfriend would host the events and they'd have like just shitloads left over. So yeah, there's really not a lot of these in the world. This is like swag that you don't get every so often, and I've never ever seen anybody give these away. So I think it's just really something special. And if you can't go to official Riot events at the time that these were made, then these are like rare, I'd say. There's probably only like maybe like 10,000 of these, maybe. I'm being generous of these in the world, so they're pretty special, you know. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, regardless, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you got this far, the word of the day is going to be coin because I just picked up that coin. Yeah, comment that down below. I know you made it this far. Thank you so much for watching again. Take it easy. See you later.